Welcome to the Powerlifting and Power Ballads podcast, where we bring you a weekly dose of powerlifting news, tips, and training advice with a touch of 80s rock ballads. This podcast is presented by Team Roar Powerlifting, your source of the most comprehensive coaching and meet day preparation. Here are your hosts, Josh Rohr and Laura Sturm.
Welcome to the Powerlifting and Power Ballads podcast. I am one of your hosts, Laura Sturm.
And I'm Josh Rohr. Welcome to episode 71, not 21.
71,
episode
yes.
71. We had another competition this past weekend where we had a couple lifters compete from our team. Olivia Villela, man, I never say her name right. She competed in the 76 kilo class. She squatted 180 kilos, which was 396, 107.5 bench, which is 236, I believe, 237, and 177.5 deadlift, which was 391. The squat and bench were both state records in the open division, so that was pretty cool. Only her second meet.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she did really good. Wesley Toller also had a really good day in the 74 kilo weight class. Squatted 145, benched 97.5, and deadlifted 205. Both of them went 8 for 9, so pretty good day. It was fun hanging out with them all day. We actually got a couple pictures we posted. Basically, the conclusion was that my main job is as a coach, is applying chalk and baby powder, and that's about it.
And listening to their music as they lift.
So that didn't happen this weekend.
Wow. That's weird.
Yeah, neither one of them were listening to music, so I was kind of robbed.
Wow. And that was the Georgia Holiday Havoc. Where was that?
Hold on, I will tell you where it is as soon as I look it up. In the meantime, the leaderboard for the Pro Series has been updated with the current leaders in both the Masters divisions and the Open division. So if you go to pro.usapowerlifting.com, you can check that out. It's CrossFit DeVille. CrossFit DeVille is where that was.
DeVille.
In Lawrenceville.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a pretty good meet.
Awesome.
They had a Grinch set up beside the backdrop, kind of so it was in all the pictures. It was pretty cool.
Grinch. I love that.
Yep.
Gotta love the Grinch.
Gotta love the Grinch. So I guess reluctantly, let's move on to the voting. Yeah, I got my arse kicked. Jeremy Hartman won against me by 76% of the vote. That was the biggest, I think, landslide of this tournament so far. So right as I'm saying, all right, I won 2 rounds, I'm feeling good, I get destroyed. So
yeah, but I mean, honestly, is it 3 votes to 1?
No, it is not. I wish yes, it is.
Would make you feel better.
Yes, it is 3 to 1.
Yes.
No, the actual tally, it's actually worse than it looks. Uncle Jeremy had 71 votes and I only had 23.
Okay.
So
yeah. So wait, you're saying that we have 100 listeners?
I think Jeremy has 100 people that he somehow convinced to vote for him.
Or 73.
I doubt there are 71. Yeah, 71 votes. I don't know. I'm not happy about it. That's all I can say. But
it hurts bad to lose, doesn't it?
It is what it is. I made it 2 rounds. I guess I should be happy.
Yeah.
So anyway, Jeremy moves on to the final 4. Stacy Metcalf versus Ben Green. Stacy wins 54% to 46%. So that one was pretty close.
Pretty close. Sorry, Benji.
Sorry, Benji.
Sorry, so sad. So Stephen Fortenberry versus Jenna Weinstein was Jenna, 51% to 49%. Boy, that's pretty close.
That one was actually a separation of 1 vote.
Yeah.
That was super close.
And Amy Pancake versus Mike Haffenbach. Here's an upset I would not have expected. Actually, yes, I did. Mike Haffenbach with I can't see that number now, 65% versus 35%.
Yep. So those would be your final 4. It's Jeremy Hartman, Stacy Metcalf, Jenna Weinstein, and Mike Haffenbach. Congratulations. You're the final 4. All right. So we will be voting on Saturday this week. So make sure you follow us on Instagram at PL Ballads Podcast and go check out the Instagram stories on Saturday to vote for the Final Four.
Kind of like as another Final Four, but this isn't quite as dramatic.
Not quite, but
it's
close.
Pretty
it's pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty close. A lot of people voting.
So I'm going to read the powerlifting situation this week just to change it up. Let you answer it. How's that sound?
Oh,
Haven't prepared, have you?
No.
That's fine. Good. I want this to be from the seat of your pants. So during the holidays, you're spending time with friends and family that are not competitive athletes. Food and sweets are constantly pushed on you. Your friends and family give you a hard time for leaving to go to the gym. How do you handle this?
I blow it off.
Blow off the gym or blow off?
No, I blow off what my family's saying because, if that's something I've been doing, and this has happened to me, I mean, especially when I was in like bodybuilding, which is basically competitive dieting. You just, if you're committed to your sport and that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing. And they can sit there and go, rah, 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 why do you always eat cardboard? Why do you want to do that? You just blow it off. I tune it out. I don't really listen, and it doesn't bother me, truthfully. They don't say that as much anymore because now I eat a little bit less disciplined. But yeah, I mean, that happened to me for years, and I would have like, a sugar-free Thanksgiving, a sugar-free Christmas, and people would be like, well, I don't, that's not, you're supposed to have sweets on those times. Well, you don't have to. You can still eat good. Yeah, I wouldn't let it bother me. I would just keep moving.
Yeah, I think that was actually a suggested question from somebody else that kind of feels pressured in these situations all the time. Mm-hmm. So I thought it would be kind of cool to talk about. Yeah, I agree. I think, if it's really, look, put it two ways. Like, yeah, it's a time to spend time with family and friends and things like that. And if you want to indulge in those things, then, and there's no reason you can't. But at the same time, like if you're really, disciplined and focused on, maintaining your nutrition schedule and training schedule, then by all means, like they should know that about you by now anyway. Right. So, stick to it. And if they're upset by it, well, they can come with you then. If they want to hang out, come to the gym.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think if it's something that matters to you, you can't really listen to them and you can't pay heed to it, but you also can't get angry at it and, give it back to them and argue, because that doesn't help. I mean, it's the holidays and it's time to spend with family and stuff. But, I also do believe in like splurging a little bit, but go in, enjoy something really good, and then be done. Like the holiday shouldn't be an excuse just to eat like an asshole.
Yeah.
Because I agree. That's what it gets to be.
Yeah, I think it does get to be that. And I'll be honest, I've gotten to that point sometimes, like I'm just like, hey, it's the holidays. I want to eat whatever I want. And then I'm like, well, crap, I got to meet in 6 weeks. And now I got to cut an extra like 5 pounds because I eat that much. But I think there's a community of people that are kind of in the same boat. So I think it was important to talk about this because, you are the minority most likely in your family of the person that's a quote unquote the weirdo not eating. So, and it's not that you're not eating, you're just like watching what you eat and being disciplined with stuff. So I don't think it's that, I don't know. I guess for me, maybe here's the thing. I don't give a shit what people think when it comes to that. So if they're upset with me when I go to the gym or upset that I'm not eating something, like I don't give a shit. I think some people do. And I think that's the part where, if you don't give a shit, that's easy. But, if that bothers you, then, I don't know. I guess, I would like to say maybe explaining to them why it's important, but will they even care? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, people are weird about food. Like for years when I coached folks about, how to eat better, it's very like primal and close to themselves. Like people get really weird about food. Like my diet's right, your diet's wrong. And they get like, it's almost like politics,
Yeah.
And you're not going to change someone's mind. So, yeah.
Yeah, and even just like my one aunt, like when we're at her place for get-togethers, like she's always like bringing food and like almost like forcing it down, and if you don't eat, it's like she's almost offended, like, oh my gosh, why are you not eating my, not
Right.
because she, not because she thinks that I don't like it or anything. She's just, I don't know, almost like almost guilt you into eating. But whatever.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this, there's been a lot of editing so far. So you didn't even know, did you?
Well, and then, there's Santa who gets cookies. You're leaving out food for the cookies, and then there's holiday meals, and it's like everything revolves around food, everything. Yeah. So it's kind of hard to not go into that eat like an asshole mode.
Yeah.
So you're going back home.
I am. Yeah, we're on a kind of a quick turnaround. Actually, I'm not going to say when I'm leaving on the podcast. Okay. I'll come home and my house will be like toilet papered or something.
Or just gone.
So we're not going anywhere for the holidays. I will be here the whole time with my shotgun, just sitting in the basement waiting
for someone to come in. Yeah. Home alone.
Yeah.
Good idea.
But yeah, we're going. Yeah, so we're going up to Ohio for the holidays. See some family on Hope's side and my side, so it'll be good.
Okay. Stuff.
I really got nothing else to talk about.
Yeah, I got nothing else either. New lift or tip.
Yeah, I didn't even do that this week. So.
Doing meat.
All right. Well, that does it for us. We will see you guys next week, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at PL Ballads Podcast and shoot us an email, plballadspodcast@gmail.com. If you have any topics, questions, concerns, etc., that you want us to discuss, shoot them our way. Later.
Bye now.
Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed today's episode of the Powerlifting and Power Ballads podcast, please remember to subscribe and share it with your friends.